Welcome to Porch Reflections. So here I am with my cup of tea. It's actually gotten a little bit cool, but I'm going to take a sip. Hopefully you've had time, or you have time to gather your cup of tea and come sit with me for Porch Reflections. I am going to take a look at my phone just so I can pull up my poem. I didn't want to write it all out. It's sitting on my website. So I'm going to grab that quickly, and then we will have that. I'm going to read from that. So my poem that I wrote a long time ago, and I've been reading it again out loud in class and to myself and reminding myself of this place of unity that I've been sharing a little bit about lately. So it says here, it's called Our Prayer. May I be here, completely here. May I know that my home is here. May each day bring the perfect mix of joy and discomfort. May I follow my true heart's guidance to discover the deepest purpose of my work, my passion, my beautiful footprint I leave from my time on this earth. Let me remember that this moment now, that this breath and this body is here to grow and change. Show me now how I can be more compassionate, kind, and giving to and of myself. Guide me always towards unity and show me in my darkness the light of truth. So in that poem, guide me always towards unity and show me in my darkness the light of truth. Really giving myself and ourselves the opportunity to look towards the unifying practices of being ourselves as fully as we can, and then expecting that, of course, the dark moments will bring up more ways for us to find ourselves, right? And the darkness for me, and I can only speak from my experience, is the places I don't know why they don't feel so good. I just don't know why. I can't get my brain around the feeling that there is something wrong or amiss. Wrong is when I mix two words together. When there is something amiss, something that's not quite right in me. And this place is such a ripe place to feel the experience of going into our trauma and our healing. And I don't use that word often. I'm not a trauma specialist. I've done training in some trauma work, but I mean the trauma that each of us have by living a life. By each of us living in a home with a set of parents that have biases, with our little spirits not feeling that they were well seen or heard as a child because we didn't know how to express that. These traumas, and for some of us, they go beyond that. They go into bigger and deeper experiences. But all of us have these traumatic times that we feel, and then the going in and feeling the darkness is really going in to recognize or to recognize, to remember, or to reprogram ourselves with love and kindness, right? And it takes some time. Here's the beautiful church bells. I live really close to a beautiful church, the Methodist church on the street, and it's just lovely to hear the bells chiming. And again, for me, it gives me reason to pause. And in my home, I often just pause and listen to the bells. And it helps bring me to unity, right? It's that place of coming back and paying attention, right? Paying attention. So we all will have these moments of darkness. We'll have these places where we feel that things feel heavy or dense. A friend of mine just texted me and we were talking. She said it feels like murky water, and like it's sticking to her, and it feels heavy and dense, and that's it. Like we feel that. But what we want is the unity within that, to not fracture ourselves out and disengage from the experience. We feel it fully. We bring ourselves into the place where we don't know, and I think that's where it comes back to prayer. And so I think the reason I read this piece is we want to come back and pray. It is a prayer. The whole poem is a prayer, and it's turning back to the source, back to God, back to whomever it is that you pray to, and say, show me, and guide me, comfort me. And then we wait. We wait for the lightness to come back. So in the darkness, show me the lightness, and I'm doing it with a place of unity, with the hopefulness and the knowing of unity, and I'm doing the work, unified, all of me coming in, all parts and aspects of myself coming into the experience. So that's my poem. It didn't feel like that so much when I first wrote that poem, but absolutely, it is what I know this poem to be as I live with it and work with it for the rest of my life. So, blessings. If you need that poem, it is on the front page of my website. So it's my manifesto. It is how I live my life. It has been a gift for me for many years. So, blessings. Have a lovely rest of your day and enjoy the rest of your cup of tea. And I look forward to seeing you back here again soon.